In a brightly lit classroom, the teacher stood in front of a colorful bulletin board and began the day's lesson with a curious smile. Raising an eyebrow, the teacher asked the class, "What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary?" The students exchanged puzzled looks, their curiosity piqued by the unusual question. With a playful glint in her eye, the teacher waited for a moment before revealing a thesaurus. The classroom erupted in laughter as the students caught on to the clever wordplay. One student raised his hand and asked, "Can you tell us more about thesauruses?" The teacher nodded and began explaining. A thesaurus is a reference book that lists words grouped together according to their meanings. She added, "It's an excellent tool for finding synonyms and expanding your vocabulary." The students eagerly flipped open their own thesauruses, excited to explore the wealth of words inside. One student exclaimed, "I found that happy has so many synonyms like joyful, cheerful, and content." The teacher nodded approvingly and said, "Exactly, and using a variety of words can make your writing much more interesting." Another student raised her hand and asked, "Can we try using synonyms in our next writing assignment?" The teacher smiled and replied, "That's a great idea. Let's use synonyms to make our stories more vivid and engaging." Excited murmurs filled the room as the students began brainstorming ideas for their stories, ready to apply what they had just learned. As the bell rang, the teacher reminded them, "Remember, your creativity can soar when you have a rich vocabulary. Keep exploring those words." The students left the classroom, their thesauruses tucked under their arms, eager to continue their exploration of words at home. As the last student walked out, the teacher felt a sense of accomplishment, knowing that today's lesson had sparked a newfound enthusiasm for learning. With a contented sigh, the teacher began preparing for the next day's lesson, anticipating another day of discovery and excitement. She glanced at the bulletin board, thinking about adding more interactive activities to keep the students engaged. As she pinned new materials to the board, she couldn't help but smile, imagining the students' reactions. With everything in place, she turned off the lights and closed the door, ready to inspire her students once again tomorrow. As she walked down the quiet hallway, the echoes of students' laughter and excitement lingered in her mind, fueling her passion for teaching. Stepping outside into the crisp afternoon air, she took a moment to appreciate the vibrant schoolyard, filled with students playing and learning.